Guys, I don't care if you're 18 or 80, okay? If you just give me 5 minutes of your time, that's not a lot. It's about as long as your favorite song. Not only will you enjoy it, but you might just learn a little something, or it might be some type of food for thought. Definitely going to be a positive experience, okay? So, what I'm going to be doing for the next 10 nights is every day I'm going to be posting a new 5-minute video. Now, it would behoove you to watch these videos, okay? Because after the 10 days, I guarantee you that you will definitely develop a more positive outlook on life, and you're going to feel better about who you are. And who doesn't want that? All right, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is get started for today. What I want you to do is envision that you are a precious, precious stone, because we really are. Now, me being born in February, I'm an amethyst. So now I want you to envision that you're holding your little precious, precious stone, because we are precious. And what I want you to do now is I want you to throw it out into the pond. Pretty pond like that, very pretty, splash, so it hits the pond. Now, once it hits the pond, what happens? A ripple effect. All right, and it ripples on out. Now, I understand that we're just a whisper in eternity, really. But in the present, which is where we're at right now, the ripples that we put out have the possibility to have a dramatic effect on a lot of people's lives. So it's extremely important. So obviously in this analogy, we're the precious, precious stones, all right? When you throw it, that is our actions, our interactions throughout the day with everybody that we have, all right? And the pond represents the people that we're interacting with. So what I want to do real quick is I'm going to show you a chart. Now what this chart represents is the two things that ripple is going to be. It's only going to be one of the two. There's no gray area about it. All right. Now this chart, it's real kindergarten. I scribbled it out on a piece of white paper with a blue marker. Okay, so it's simple, but it's extremely, extremely important. All right. So here it goes. Now, what you have is a positive and negative dualities chart. All right. Now up top, obviously you have positive, sun, male, light, life, yang, fire, activity, air, odd numbers, logical, and left brain activity, as well as a half full cup. Now on the bottom you have negative, moon, female, and ladies, I am not the one that decided to put females on there. Somebody did that long ago, and whoever did it, I'm sure that they knew that you could probably bear that burden, and so let's be optimistic about it. But you're down there. Dark, death, yin, water, inactivity, earth, even numbers, intuitive or intuition, and right brain activity, as well as a half empty cup. Now let's focus on the positive and negative. So obviously whenever that stone hits the water, it's either going to be a positive or a negative ripple. It's pretty simple. Now if it's a positive ripple, what you're doing is you're feeding somebody energy. You're feeding it to them, all right? And that's a blessing. Now, if it's a negative ripple, what you're doing is you're sucking somebody's energy. And I don't know about anybody else, but I don't want nobody sucking my energy. I need my energy. So that's why it's extremely important for you to determine what type of ripple you're putting out there. Now, what I want you to do tomorrow is, as you're out there mingling and just living your life, what I want you to do is learn how to develop your ASA. All right, and that's called your acute self-awareness. All right, now once you begin to develop this, what you'll start doing is noticing how you interact with people. Is it positive or is it negative? Are you feeding them energy or are you sucking energy from them? All right, because it's extremely important. And as you talk with people, pay attention to their reaction to you. Are they happy to talk to you, or are they sad to talk to you? I mean, that's pretty simple stuff. So tomorrow, ASA, acute self-awareness. It's extremely important because growth cannot happen until you got an understand first where you're at. All right, so that's extremely important. Another thing I want you to do is write I love you on all your mirrors and say it 7 times, because when you say it 7 times, what happens at that point is it gets removed from your short-term memory and goes right on back to that long-term memory. All right, and I did it last night. I wrote I love you on all the mirrors in the house. So when everybody woke up this morning, they probably enjoyed it, and it was a positive experience, and that's what we want. It's pretty simple. So write I love you. It's that simple. And guys, don't be weird about it. I love me. So write that on there and own that. Say it 7 times. It's that simple. But don't play with it. It seems like a small task, but it's extremely important. All right? So tomorrow, ASA, acute self-awareness. All right? Learn to develop it. Watch the way you interact with people. All right? Are you putting out a positive ripple or a negative ripple? And write I love you on the mirrors, because it might just make somebody's day. Now, tomorrow night, Facebook and YouTube, day 2 videos, and that's where we're really going to delve into it there. That's really where we're going to take off and get deep into it and start to traverse some waters that you might not have traversed yet, and I guarantee you a positive outcome. So have a blessed night, and I will see you tomorrow.